Hey guys, chesypoof here, and I got another set of customs that I wanted to introduce you guys to. This time it's some more zombie figures, but it's not the South Park Kid robot, so you can, check in the videos for that. But it's actually Ninja Turtle zombies. Oh yeah. So I got a custom, and it's all four of them, and they all look pretty crazy. So I'll go into detail, I'll show them off, and then I'll compare them to the normal figures and stuff too. But I think they're pretty well made, and that's just my opinion at least too. But so starting off. Here's Raft. You can see there's gashes and holes inside the shells, all sorts of blood, paint spurts. There's dirt, there's grime on the feet. The shell itself is all scratched up. It's pretty awesome. There's another hole through the back of the shell. And the entire figure themselves are painted though too. So, just showing them off in that kind of sense, you can see, other than, the back parts that carry their weapons, for the most part, they're completely customized and changed a bit. So I'll go into a little bit more detail here, but I'm going to show them off right next to the actual figures as well, just so you can see. That's my favorite Mikey, by the way. Another cool thing about that set of figures too is all their weapons came customized as well. So just the paint job. Look at that blood splatter on Leo's swords, and the nunchucks have chains. That's always just amazing touch that you can see when people put that much detail into it. But so let's compare the turtles. So there you go. These are the Playmate 2012s customized. So these are the originals. They don't have anything on them. There's no change whatsoever. So the plastic plain paint job, and then you can see everything that's done here. So the color to Raft's shell is completely different. The scratches, the holes, the guts, the blood completely changed. His mouth, you can see, is knocked out. There's a hole in the head there, and it's just, the detail is amazing. So just seeing them right next to each other, it's completely different. Switching it off and bringing Donnie up to the game, you can see Donnie's mouth was even closed on the actual figure itself. And this one, his jaw's ripped open. You can see part of his brains there. All the different holes in the shell. There you can see some of the different paint job. Blood, guts, dirt, grime. You can see the little black marks in between the legs there, kinda. Might not translate over well to the film, but the shell is completely redid. And so it's just not that generic plastic on the back of the shell even, Comparing that, you see it's just one simple color, as compared to, bam, actual turtle shell. And next we got Leo, the fearless leader. You can see how battle damaged he is. Complete change. You can see slight parts of the green underneath, but there's all sorts of white. The shell is at least completely changed. A hole through his chest. Looks like Shredder slashed his eye. And the amount of detail is just amazing. So there's some blood. It's got some dirt on the feet. The shell, once again, all scathed and battle damaged. Back of the shell, giant cuts and gashes on the legs there. Just pretty awesome. You can see most of their faces, their jaws are all mangled, so you can see it's like it's ripped open there too. So the fact that Ninja Turtles would be lethal in their own form if they were real If they came back from the dead, it would be even worse. And then we got Mikey, of course, my favorite there. And you can see how much better zombie Mike looks. He's got cracks in the shells, complete gashes. His entire eye is out right there, if you can see that. And he's got the little scar. Looks like Shredder gave him or something too. But it was pretty amazing. Nice bit of pieces to add to the collection there too. So all the scratches on the shell there. Ooh-ah. Just comparing them right next to each other even. It's pretty sweet. Oh. There we go. That's a good reason to use the Kinect, huh? And you can see all the zombies right there, right next to their counterparts too. Of course, the further back you get, it looks all red and all the blood and guts, so it doesn't necessarily portray that they do look different. They got a lot of their greens and that kind of stuff underneath. You can see, at least when you see them in person. But otherwise, how sick is that? That's it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.